USA loses its second match of the day.
His livelihood, not just his life.
McDonald's is proud to present the Olympians.
Just imagine how lucky I am, living here today. Nobody troubling me. I'm not seeing those things I used to see anymore. Those fightings, those trouble, those struggling every day. A lot of religion fighting Nigeria riots, like Muslim born in churches killing Christians, and then Christian fighting back, killing Muslims.
David Defiabon thought of leaving Nigeria in 1990 while winning gold at the Commonwealth Games. In 92, he implored Canadian coach Taylor Gordon for help.
And he got down on his knees and grabbed me around the legs and begged me to tears running down his face.
Canada-bound, he thought, Defiabon suffered a brutal last-minute setback.
So I was at the airport boarding. My luggage already checked in. Just about 2-3 people before me. So this 2 military guy walked straight to me and said, you David Defiabon? I said, yes, sir. He said, where are you going? I said, I'm going to Canada. So they were talking to me. They said I should give them my document. So I knew that if I give it to them, I'm not going to get it back. So I refused. So they dragged me downstairs. They were beating me, dragged me on the floor. So in the morning, they gave my document to the boxing secretary. When I gave him $500 Nigerian money, so he gave me back my document, and he told me not to say anything to no one.
A week later, Defiabon caught his plane to Halifax.
3.
And immediately displayed a voracious appetite for boxing. And Coach Wayne Gordon's food.
He's eating me out of house, no, I'm not kidding you. He just emptied my cupboards. When we had dinner, he would take the steak bones down, the steak bones would disappear. He'd eat chicken bones, steak bones, he ate everything.
I was eating like a dog. If the food was there, I was eating maybe probably 4-6 times a day.
There's going to be guys there not as good as you. There's going to be guys there better than you.
He's the kind of guy you have to sort of bring down to earth. But he's walking around in the clouds sometimes thinking that the roads are paved in gold.
Loaded with potential, Defiabon believes he's destined to win.
I want the Olympic trials, and I went to the North American trials. I want to go there in Puerto Rico. So I said, geez, my dream is coming true. But I'm going to win a gold in this Olympics. There's nothing that's going to stop me.
The winner of this would meet David should he win his in a couple of minutes. So Scott, out to you.
All right, Ron, you're right. That's exactly the situation. David Defiabon hoping to go through to the quarterfinals of the heavyweight division, and if he does, he will meet the winner of this bout. It's between Christophe Mendy, there he is, in the red, and Ovidiu Bali of Romania in the blue. 10 seconds to go on round number 1. And they've taken a point away from the Romanian, and that simply means the basic math of boxing sees that result in 2 points being added to Mendy's score, and so as the first round comes to an end, he leads by 3 runs.
He leads by 3, and he's by far the most dominant fighter in there. And this is the guy right now, I would have to say, up to now has proven to be the only guy who can give the great Felix Savon a run for his money.
Felix Savon, of course, the heavy favorite in this heavyweight division. Christophe Mendy has serious credentials, second at the Europeans this year, third in the 95 World Championships. He lost in the semifinals there to Felix Savon. He's faced Savon twice, also losing to him at the 94 Goodwill Games in St. Petersburg. And he's given him a run for his money both times, Russ.
He sure has. I mean, he has something about, he doesn't fall to that intimidation. Oh, boy, was that south of the border. That was somewhere into Nice, I would think.
And that's why they took the point away, or added the 2 points to Christophe Mendy's score.
That's one way of slowing Mendy down. He's really fluid for a big man. You can see how strong he is, how big he is, the muscle definition in his back and in his arms, and he throws with lightning accuracy, and he's got good fluid speed for a big guy. It's rare we see that. They're often more lumbering than this, but Mendy's quite smooth.
As we speak, Wayne Gordon and Yvonne Michel, the Canadian coaches, undoubtedly have David Tafiabon in the warm-up room trying to get him ready for his bout, which is up next. It's Ahmed Omar that he'll be facing from Kenya, so we don't know that he's watching any of this. Christophe Mendy against Ovidiu Bali of Romania. It's Mendy in the red, Bali in the blue, and again the winner will advance to the quarterfinals, and if David Tafiabon wins his next bout, he will face the winner of this fight, Mendy, the favorite, and leading by 3.
Leading by 3, but I'll tell you, Bali's doing the right things. You see, he's doing something that... Oh, he did the wrong thing there. That's
precisely, and he is out cold. He will not get up.
And that's why Mendy's the only guy in the world that can rival the great Felix Savon, and he's not moving. He is out.
They're calling for the doctor. Christophe Mendy has decked Ovidiu Bali of Romania. Bali now coming around, but that was a thundering shot.
He's hurt. They got to get that headgear off. He's still trying to get up. They have to leave him let down and let him recover.
It is true, Russ, that knockouts are very difficult to achieve in amateur boxing because of the weight of the gloves and the headgear. But there wasn't much protection against a shot like that. That was devastating.
They've got to get the mouthpiece out. Okay, they just took it out now. I don't know what the doctor's doing in there. There is no way any doctor in the world should be letting this guy get to his feet. They should be having him sat down immediately. He should not have been allowed to rise there. He should have been waiting to recover, get the headgear off him. What a right hand.
Devastating right that caught him flush, and Ovidiu Bali was out before he hit the canvas. Every bit of Christophe Mendy's power behind that shot, and so it's Christophe Mendy of France who goes through to the quarterfinals. And if David Tafiabon can win his next bout against Ahmed Omar of Kenya, he will face Mendy. Even if he hasn't seen the fight, he'll hear about it.
Oh, he certainly will, and he'll have plenty of opportunity to review it in the video room, and he will see the devastating power of Christophe Mendy. What a shot. That's without a doubt the punch of the tournament.
All right then, Russ, we await David Tafiabon's bout against Ahmed Omar of Kenya. It's up next here at the Alexander Memorial Coliseum, and our coverage of the Centennial Olympic Games will continue.
Yvonne Tusek of Cambridge will be on the floor in women's individual gymnastics coming up in about 20 minutes. But let's take you right back to Scott and Russ. What a shot by Christophe Mendy.
You're right, Ron. They're still talking about that here at the Alexander Memorial Coliseum. Christophe Mendy with the devastating right on Ovidiu Bali of Romania to advance to the quarterfinals. And now we await David Tafiabon against Ahmed Omar of Kenya. They are in the ring. Tafiabon's been on an incredible high since he got his Canadian citizenship in time to become a member of the Canadian team. And we'll find out now if that high will continue. Tafiabon of Halifax, there he is in the red. Ahmed Omar of Kenya in the blue. Tafiabon's 24 years old. His journey from Nigeria to Canada, what he went through to get here in September of '92 to escape religious persecution has been well documented. You just heard him talk about it. Now he boxes for Taylor and Wayne Gordon at the Citadel Club, one of the most successful clubs in the country, given the Citadel has placed at least one boxer on every Canadian Olympic team since 1972, two this time in Tafiabon and Randall Thompson. Russ, what must David Tafiabon do against Ahmed Omar of Kenya?
Well, as you can see, he holds the